Is Amazon FBA still worth doing in 2024? Now, usually when these videos are made, it's by a guru and they go through the whole thing and then eventually they just say, yeah, of course it's worth it. And here's my course. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not an Amazon guru. We do have a paid community where we teach people how to sell on Amazon. But I genuinely, in this video, are going to try and give you a very objective view on what it's like selling on Amazon in 2024. I'm going to show you a few things, right? I'm going to show you our Amazon results. I'm going to show you our Seller Central, and I'm also going to show you the numbers and how much profit we're making. I'm going to show you some of our students within our community, some of the people that are launching products right now. But I'm also going to talk about the bad things about Amazon, the things that have changed in the last 12 months that I think are not that great. And they might put you off starting Amazon FBA. And that's fine because I don't think it's for absolutely everybody. And again, I'm going to try and be as objective as I can. So if you're watching this as a beginner and you're trying to make a decision, should I do affiliate marketing or should I start an Amazon brand? Hopefully, I'll give you the right advice and then you can just make your own mind up based on some actual truth. And then but at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about what I think is like the future of selling stuff online. So I'm not talking about just Amazon. I'm talking about the overall e-commerce space and what I think the future of that is. But the trend in the video is I'm going to try and be very, very truthful. It's definitely going to put some of you off. Some of you are going to be like, yeah, that's not really for me and it doesn't make sense. Some of you watching this might be like, actually, that sounds great. So let's get into it. Now, I'm going to show you inside our Seller Central. So this is one of our brands. We've got two brands, one in the UK and one in the US. Now, this brand, we have made big changes to in the last 6 months. Year on year, this brand has not really grown that much. We're probably going to do about $1.5 million. Last year, we did about $1.4 million in revenue. So it's not really grown that much. And that's honestly because we messed up. We messed up a couple of product launches, didn't really go very well. We've done a video on that about 2 months ago, one of our biggest failures of the year. But I am super optimistic about this brand because, as you can see, all of these sales coming in, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. And we have now started to sell subscription-based products. So if you're new to the channel, go and watch some of my older videos. I talk about all of this stuff. But basically what we're doing now is we're selling products that people buy every month or every 2 months because really that's the holy grail of selling products online. If you can get people to subscribe to your brand and buy every month or every 2 months, that's very, very valuable. So we've moved across to that. So if I click on this here, which is the subscribe and save tab, you can see all of these orders here are from people that have subscribed to our brand now. And in my opinion, this is now us building a real brand because we're no longer just selling generic stuff and people have no idea where it comes from. People are actually seeing our brand and they want to keep buying from us. And that means that we've got brand loyalty, we've got proper customers. And this is what we're moving towards. Now, to show you our actual numbers and our profit and everything, we use a tool called Scale Insights. So this tracks everything, right? So you can see in this brand, the last 30 days, we've done just short of $100,000 in sales and about just under $17,000 in profit. Now, the margin is about 17%. We've recently launched 3 new products, and that eats into our profit margin. Our target profit margin overall is about 20%, and that's pretty good, to be honest, for an Amazon brand. If people tell you that you can make 35, 40%, it's not very common. It's not impossible. There are some products and brands that do that. Supplement brands, for example, some of them have got crazy, crazy high profit margins. But for a typical Amazon only brand, anywhere from 15% and up is a pretty good profit margin. As you scale into 8 figures and beyond, you can expect 10 to 12% net profit margins, right? So we're pretty happy with this. Yesterday, you can see we did $4,000 in sales and about $900 in profit. We've got a big new product coming out hopefully in the next 12 weeks. It's a massive, massive move for us. If this goes well, this is going to take this brand from 100,000 up to $500,000 a month, hopefully. So if you're a beginner and you're looking into getting into Amazon FBA, I'm going to talk about some of the good and the bad things that have happened over the past 12 months. There's one particularly good thing that I think is going to be very interesting to you that I will get to. But first of all, let's talk about some of the bad things. Now, some of the bad things with Amazon in the past 12 months, increased PPC costs. The advertising cost for products on Amazon has gone up and up and up over time. It's a massive part of Amazon's business model is to charge you advertising, and that's how they make a lot of their money. Now this has got more and more difficult over time, because now if you want to appear at the top of the search results, it is expensive. It's expensive. The cost per click in a lot of niches has gone up and up and up. So if you're launching a product, you need to understand how to check that, how to check the cost per click, and make sure that your product economics make sense. The next thing is the number of Chinese sellers. The number of Chinese sellers over the years has gone up and up and up, and they are difficult to compete with. If you're selling the same products as everyone else, it's definitely getting harder. It's getting way harder to just get a product off Alibaba, put it on Amazon, and make a load of money, right? It definitely has. And anybody that says that's not got harder is just a liar. Now, in general, if you're just selling products on Amazon, it's got harder for sure, especially if you don't have a huge budget. Now, people watching this, if you've got $5,000, if you've got $6,000, is Amazon something that you should get into? It depends. It's definitely got harder than what it was in the past, but it's still a very accessible business model. But I recommend that if you've got less than $5,000, honestly, I would probably go and do something else. Now, what that something else is, I don't really know, because I don't own an agency. I don't know that much about other business models. My entire world is e-commerce, and now starting to do a little bit of affiliate marketing and making content and stuff like that. But if you've got less than $5,000, I think it's quite difficult now to start an Amazon business and do well. The odds are stacked against you, right? But if you've got 10, 15, $20,000 and you're looking to get into the world of e-commerce, then it's still very, very viable. Now, I want to dive in and show you some of our recent student results from within our community, because I think this is going to give you a bit of perspective on people that are just starting right now. All right, so within our community, we've got people launching products right now. So we've got Connor, he's just launched or relaunched one of his products. He's done £1,700 in sales. You can see in the last 7 days, he's done about £4,500. We've got Ada, who's doing really well on a small scale. Yesterday she said she did about £100 in profit with her product. Who else have we got? We got Mark, 2 weeks into his launch. Mark showed me this product. Really nice little product, something very, very simple. He's done a great listing, great little brand. This is going really well for him. He's done $3,800 in the last 30 days, doing about $400 a day. You can see here where it's increased as he's launched. Mark's doing really, really well. Then we got Martin and Natalie. They launched their first product. It's a high ticket product, I think. 7 days into launch, no reviews. And they've done nearly $7,000 in revenue, a 6% margin. There you go. It's not a 40% margin, but they've only just launched this product. They're already making a little bit of profit. We got Sean, who has also had a launch, $2,000 in revenue. His profit margin is actually negative because he's right in the middle of his launch. But I think Sean's going to absolutely crush it. Martin and Natalie again here. Who else we've got? Martin. Oh, this is when Martin and Natalie did their first sale. Ada again up here. We've got Baba, who did 34,000 in revenue, 5,500 in profit. So we do still have people, launching products within the community as well. It's not just us that are doing well. Now, again, if you've only got a really small budget, I do not think Amazon FBA is good for you. And I think as Amazon goes on over time, it's going to get more and more difficult to do the traditional version of Amazon FBA. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to be impossible, because I don't think Amazon FBA is ever truly going to die. I think it's going to be the best marketplace for the next 10, 15, 20 years at least to sell products on and to buy products on as a consumer. But the traditional way of making money 5 years ago of just sticking a logo on a product and launching it on Amazon, that is going to hit a ceiling. That is going to hit a ceiling where I think it's going to get more and more difficult, and it's going to be really hard. Now, it doesn't mean that you still can't make money. Now, if you've got $6,000 and all you want to do is alongside your full-time job is you want to make some extra cash, you want to learn some really valuable skills, then I still think Amazon FBA is a great opportunity. If you've only got $6,000, are you going to launch a business and be able to quit your job in 6 months? No, you're not going to be able to do that. And anybody telling you that or selling you that as a dream is just trying to get you to buy their course. Now, on the subject of quitting your job and moving into Amazon full time, honestly, that's really difficult. And the reason for that is if you look at our results, right, and we, did $100,000 and we made $20,000 in profit, then that $20,000 that doesn't just go straight into our pockets, right? That goes back into the business. Like, we actually don't take any money out of our Amazon brand. We use it all to continue launching new products and growing the brand and everything else. So it's not really a business model that if you need to put cash in your pocket very quickly, it's not really the business model for that. But I don't really know what business models there are out there like that, apart from one that I will get onto later on in the video, which is something we've been talking about recently, which, funnily enough, you can do that. But if you're looking to get into Amazon FBA and you're looking to start a brand because you need to make money quickly, you're in debt, you need to pay something off, you need to do whatever, you want to quit your 9 to 5, it isn't that sort of business model. If that's you and you're in such a hurry to make money, even in 6 to 12 months, if you're like, I want to be making tons of money in the next 12 months, probably not the best business model for you. It probably isn't, because it's not that sort of business model. It's a business model that if you want to get in and you want to learn over the space of years and you want to launch multiple products and you want to start a brand, these things take time. When you look at most successful brands, they've been around for a long time. So can you move really quickly and do really well in 12 months? Yes, you can. But will the majority of people do that? No, they won't. Like, we've had students that have come in, one of our top students, Tom, I've got a YouTube video where I talk about him. He was doing $250,000 a month within the first 2 months, but he had $80,000 to $100,000 to invest. So if you've only got $6,000 to invest, it's going to be really, really difficult to get to that point. Almost impossible, honestly, to get to that point unless you've got more money to invest, or you've got 5 years to constantly reinvest. Now, where I think the future of Amazon FBA is going is not really about Amazon FBA. So do I think that Amazon FBA is dead? Do I think it's worth doing it? I think it depends. It depends on your personal situation, how much money you've got, and what your other options are. Because if you've got a bunch of other business opportunities, perhaps you've got the opportunity to start an agency, it's probably better to go and start an agency. But most people don't have that. So I think in terms of being able to learn a business in your spare time, on your laptop, and a real business that actually can produce real profits over time, I still think it's a very good opportunity. But if you're not somebody that wants to take that on as a challenge and wants to do this long term, then it's not for you, and it may as well be dead, because the days of it being super, super easy, they are probably pretty much over. But there has been a shift in e-commerce in general over the past 6 to 12 months that I think is going to completely change the Amazon game. And it's completely changed the way that we're looking at it. It's inspired us to create a new community, a new YouTube channel. It's completely changed the way that we're looking at e-commerce. And that thing is TikTok and TikTok Shop. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit more about this, and I think it's kind of going to blow your mind. Now, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you might have seen me talk about this, right? But if you're not, what I'm talking about basically is TikTok Shop and short form content. Now, TikTok Shop has completely revolutionized the entire e-commerce game. So basically, in a nutshell, if I'm a normal person, I can take my mobile phone, I can make a video on a product like this. I can say, I love this creatine, blah, 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 it's amazing. If people watch that video, they can now, within the TikTok Shop app, they can click on a button and buy that product just like they buy the product on Amazon. Now, where this is very interesting for Amazon FBA is it completely opens up a whole new channel of marketing. And I'm going to show you a company that I've done this recently, and it's pretty ridiculous. So this is a brand called Golly. So Golly sells supplements, mainly gummy supplements. These like chewy, all sorts of different flavors and different types of these chewy gummy supplements. So this is a tool called Fastmoss, right? And this allows you to see TikTok Shop analytics, right? So what we can see here in the last 30 days is this company has done $2.9 million in sales. Affiliates have made 9,800 videos. So that means somebody promoting the product, 9,800 videos have been made of this product being promoted. And that's been made by over 7,000 individual affiliates, right? So if we come down here, we can see all of the unit sales. You can see $2.7 million in revenue, GMV as revenue in the last 30 days. That's 204,000 units sold. And if we come further down, we can see all of the videos down here that have led to sales. So basically, like this guy here has made a video. I think he's pretended to be a nurse. So medical student review. This is where it gets a little bit dodgy. So this guy has pretended, I think, to be a nurse, and he's made this video, and then this video has gone viral with millions of views. And then at the end of the video, he's promoting this product, right? So you can see this one video got 19 million views, and what did it do? It did $140,000 in sales, 10,000 units sold. Now the commission rate on this is 20%. So this guy would have got 20% of that $142,000. So he would have got $28,000 for this one product. Now, as an Amazon seller or somebody looking to get into Amazon FBA, why this is exciting is if you know how to market your products on TikTok using TikTok Shop, using all of that other stuff, then your Amazon results are also going to go through the roof. Now, let me show you what I mean. So Golly ashwagandha gummies. Now, this is a tool called Helium 10. If you want to get a discount for it, we've got a discount code in the video description. We've got loads of links for stuff in the video description. So if you want to see what we've got, go and check it out. But Golly ashwagandha gummies, what I can see is the search volume since these guys started advertising, right? So they started advertising on TikTok using creators. And look what happened, 12,000 searches a month, all the way up to 218,000 searches a month. So now this company with this one SKU, this one product here, I think is doing about $3 million a month just on Amazon. And then they're also doing about $3 million a month on TikTok. And this isn't just these companies. There's tons of companies and tons of brands that are advertising in the US, but also in the UK. They're advertising all of these products on TikTok Shop using creators, using normal people like this, recording with their iPhone. Those products and brands are going viral. And then people are then, because they're seeing those products, they're either buying them on TikTok or they're going to Amazon and they're buying these products on Amazon. So if I come across the UK Amazon, what you'll see is Nutrition Geeks. Let's have a look, because Nutrition Geeks is this product. Where was it? Best products in the UK. It's this product here. It's a vitamin D3 supplement. These guys have been killing it on the UK TikTok shop. And let's have a look. Vitamin D2. Let's have a look at the search volume. Let's see how this has gone up. There you go. So at the beginning of 2024, nobody was really searching for this brand. Didn't have any search demand. And then it's gone to 15,000 people a month searching for this. And this is because of TikTok. So to bring this all back around, to should you start Amazon FBA? If you were looking to get rich quickly, if you were looking to do the old traditional way of doing Amazon, it's getting very, very difficult and you're not going to get rich quickly. But if you were interested in things like TikTok Shop, if you are interested in doing stuff like what these guys are doing with their brands, if you're looking to get in this for the long run, I genuinely don't think there has been a better time to get into e-commerce. But when we talk about Amazon FBA, as in the old traditional model of just putting a logo on a product and putting it on Amazon, that's getting harder and harder. It's going to continue to get harder and harder. And it's never going to be impossible to make money, but the amount of money that you're going to be able to make because of things like PPC and Chinese sellers and all the rest of it, it's going to, make it harder and harder. Now, I have never been more excited about selling stuff on Amazon. The reason being is because of this, because we're going to be launching a product and a new brand in the UK, and we're going to be launching it on Amazon, but then we're also going to be leveraging TikTok. So we are going to send our product to as many influencers, creators as we can. They're going to promote the product, and then people are going to buy it on TikTok Shop and then also go across to Amazon and search for it on Amazon. Now, we are slowly going to be teaching this within our community. We also have now a community of content creators called Honest Creators. So if you're interested in joining either of those, check out the video description. But to cap it off, should you start Amazon FBA? If you've got less than $5,000, I don't think it's a good idea. If you're not looking to do something long term, and if you're not willing to do things like this, which is promoting your products on TikTok and actually building a real brand around everything, I don't think you should start Amazon FBA, because that's getting more and more difficult to do the traditional way of doing Amazon FBA. If you've got less than $5,000 and you are interested in making money online, starting Amazon FBA is not the best way. The actual best way to do it right now is to do this, is to promote these products on TikTok and earn commission from it. Now, if you are interested in doing that, we've got another YouTube channel where we talk about how you can do that. And basically what you do is you just promote products like this guy did, and then you get paid for it. It doesn't cost you any money to get started. And I've never seen a faster way of making money. Now, if you want to make long-term FU money and you want to go on and sell a business, this isn't the best business model for that, because this guy is not going to be able to sell his business because all he's doing is making videos and earning commission. But if you actually want to go on and sell a big business, you have to be the person that owns this brand. Not this one, but this one. Imagine if you know how to create content like this guy is doing, but then the actual brand that you're promoting is a brand that you own. Now that's where things start getting interesting. So hopefully this has been a good insight for you into the world of Amazon FBA and the world of Amazon FBA in 2024. Whether or not it's worth it, I don't think it's worth it for everyone. I think still for a lot of people it is, and it's a great business opportunity. It costs money to get started. It's not an overnight success. But what I'm seeing with this TikTok stuff and what we're planning on doing has made me so excited, that I'm very, very excited about the future. And I think the next few years are going to be very, very interesting. So let me know down in the comments what you think about the video. Let me know, was I transparent or was I still being a little bit subjective and a little bit sneaky? I don't think I was. I think I give you a pretty good objective view, and hopefully it helped you out. I will see you in the next one. Ciao for now.